Hello and welcome back to the channel that brings you the latest and most relevant news about the Golden State Warriors, our beloved team followed by millions of fans around the world. If you, like us, feel an immense passion for this team and enjoy staying up to date with everything that's happening, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. That way, you ensure access to the hottest updates about the team and won't miss any news or rumors circulating around. Today, we bring a story that promises to shake the foundations of this season. It's a topic involving strategic changes and a move that could alter the franchise's trajectory as it strives to regain its position at the top of the league. The 2024-2025 season began on a promising note for the Warriors. With dominant performances and convincing wins, the team quickly established itself as one of the main forces in the Western Conference. However, not everything has maintained the same momentum. After a scorching start, the team faced a series of struggles, resulting in a concerning performance. Out of the last 14 games, the team has won only 3, and this negative stretch has dropped them to 10th place in the standings. This scenario raises a red flag for the organization. Adjustments need to be made. Stephen Curry, indisputably the greatest shooter in NBA history, continues to carry the team with impressive performances. However, even for such an extraordinary athlete, there are limits. The burden of being the team's main offensive force and leader is weighing on Curry's shoulders, further highlighting the need for reinforcements. Among the many rumors circulating, one name has gained traction in recent weeks: Nikola Vučević. The Chicago Bulls center, consistently recognized as one of the best players at his position, has emerged as a potential trade target for the Warriors. Reports from reliable sources, such as Insider, indicate that the San Francisco team's front office has already begun talks with the Bulls to explore the possibility of a deal. Nikola Vučević is having an incredible season, reaffirming his value as an elite player. Standing at 7 feet tall, he combines size, skill, and versatility, qualities that make him a constant threat on the court. This season, the center is averaging an impressive 20.7 points, 9.8 rebounds, and 3.2 assists per game. Moreover, he boasts remarkable efficiency, shooting 58.1% from the field and 45.6% from beyond the arc, a skill that sets him apart from many others at his position. Vucevic's playing style is exactly what the Warriors need to address some of the most glaring issues on their current roster. His ability to operate both in the paint and on the perimeter makes him a valuable asset to the team's tactical system, which relies on movement, quick passes, and floor spacing. Additionally, Vucevic's presence in the paint would bring a level of stability the team hasn't had since the days of Andrew Bogut, a key defensive anchor during previous championship runs. Fortunately for the Warriors, they have the resources necessary to make this trade feasible. The team has expiring contracts and draft capital to offer a compelling package to the Bulls. Given Chicago's unstable season, it's possible they would consider a proposal involving a combination of players and draft picks in exchange for their star center. Interestingly, the trade market for Vucevic was relatively quiet before the season started, but his outstanding performance this year has reignited interest from various teams around the league. For the Warriors, securing his acquisition would be a bold and strategic move, not just to balance the roster, but also to maximize what remains of Stephen Curry's prime. This potential market move reflects the team's urgency to capitalize on Curry's talent while he's still at the peak of his career. Bringing Vucevic on board would be a significant step toward achieving that goal and boosting their chances for another championship run. The center's fit within the Warriors' offensive and defensive schemes could be the missing piece to turn current struggles into a springboard toward title aspirations. While discussions around Vucevic continue to gain momentum, another name has surfaced in the background: Jimmy Butler. Known for his competitive mentality and ability to deliver in clutch moments, Butler would also be an intriguing candidate to address the team's gaps. However, acquiring a player of his caliber would come at a high cost in terms of assets, which could complicate negotiations. On the other hand, a trade for Vucevic seems like a more plausible and aligned solution with the team's immediate needs. The Warriors don't just need individual talent. They need someone who complements the existing core and integrates well into their system. In that sense, Vucevic's technical and tactical profile fits perfectly. The team's movements behind the scenes also highlight an important shift in the franchise's philosophy. Unlike in previous years, when the focus was on developing young talents like Jordan Poole and James Wiseman, the Warriors now seem more inclined to prioritize the short term, seeking players ready to contribute immediately. This makes sense when considering the current context. Stephen Curry is 36 years old, and while he continues to perform at an elite level, time waits for no one. Maximizing Curry's remaining prime years is not just a logical decision, but also a way to honor the legacy of one of the greatest players in NBA history. The arrival of Vucevic would therefore be more than just an addition of talent to the roster. It would be a statement that the Warriors are committed to doing whatever it takes to return to the top and compete for championships. In recent years, one name has been making waves on the international basketball scene, pushing boundaries and showing that the sport transcends borders. That name is Kai Sotto. Far more than just a rising star, Kai represents a significant transformation, not only in Asian basketball, but also in how the world perceives the potential of athletes from this region. His unique combination of talent, dedication, and vision is redefining what it means to be a modern basketball center while inspiring an entire generation. Kai Sotto's story begins in the Philippines, a country where basketball is more than just a sport. It's practically a religion. From a young age, Kai stood out for his natural ability with the ball and his impressive height, which already hinted at what was to come. But as we know, natural talent alone is not enough to reach the level of excellence Kai has achieved. From an early age, he displayed an extraordinary work ethic for his age, tirelessly training to perfect every aspect of his game. Kai embodies the modern center. He is not confined to the paint, where his height and wingspan naturally set him apart. His skill set includes court vision, passing ability, and even long-range shooting. This versatility is what differentiates him from other players in his position, allowing him to adapt to various playing styles and be a key component in any system. Despite his immense talent, Kai's journey has not been easy. He has faced challenges that many players never experience, such as moving to different countries, learning new styles of basketball, and competing against much more experienced athletes. Each obstacle has tested not only his technical skills, but also his mental strength. He carries the weight of the expectations of millions of Filipinos who see him as a figure of hope and inspiration. Kai has never shied away from this responsibility. On the contrary, he embraces the role of leader and role model for young athletes. His maturity, both on and off the court, is impressive. He understands that he is not just playing for himself, but also for an entire nation that lives and breathes basketball. It is rare to find an athlete so young with such a clear sense of purpose and connection to his community. The impact of Kai Sotto goes far beyond the basketball court. He is not just an exceptional player, he is an ambassador for Asian basketball on the global stage. His rise has brought a new perspective to the NBA and other major leagues, showing that Asian athletes have the talent and ability to compete at the highest level. This shift in perception is monumental, considering that for many years Asian basketball was underestimated or treated as secondary compared to other regions. With his growing visibility, Kai has opened doors for other Asian athletes. He has proven that barriers are meant to be broken and that talent, hard work, and determination can overcome any obstacle. Beyond that, his story serves as a reminder that sports have the power to unite people, cultures, and countries around a common goal. Kai also stands out for his actions off the court. He understands the impact he can have as a public figure and uses it to inspire young people and give back to his community. Through community events, basketball clinics, and interactions on social media, he motivates the next generation to dream big and never give up, no matter the circumstances. This genuine connection with fans and the community is a rare and valuable trait, especially in today's sports world. As Kai continues to grow as a player and public figure, the future looks incredibly bright. He has already achieved so much in such a short time, but it is clear that his journey is just beginning. Every game he plays, every challenge he overcomes, and every milestone he reaches are steps toward building a lasting legacy in the sport. For Filipinos, Kai Sotto is a hero. For the basketball world, he is an example of how talent and dedication can break boundaries and redefine what is possible. And for the young people who watch him, he is living proof that the dream of reaching the biggest stages in sports is not impossible, as long as you are willing to work for it. Kai Sotto is not just a basketball prospect, he is a cultural phenomenon. He represents a shift in the narrative, showing that athletes from any corner of the world can rise to prominence and earn recognition. This is something that goes beyond sports and resonates deeply in a global context where inclusion and diversity are increasingly in focus. Looking at his journey so far, it is remarkable how he has balanced the weight of expectations with the pressure of competing in high-level leagues. He has not only adapted to the technical and physical demands of the game, but also to the emotional reality of being a rising public figure. Kai Sotto is, without a doubt, a story worth telling. As we analyze Kai Sotto's journey, it's impossible to ignore the impact he has already made beyond his homeland. Even amidst fierce competition, Kai is showing the world that he is not just an outstanding player. He is a symbol of resilience, evolution, and vision. His presence on the court transcends basketball and serves as a reminder that talent knows no geographical boundaries. The challenges faced by Kai Sotto are not limited to the technical aspects of the game. When a young athlete stands out in a country where basketball is practically a way of life, he naturally becomes the focus of immense pressure. The collective desire of a nation for global recognition in the sport rests on his shoulders. This burden would be overwhelming for many, but Kai has managed to turn it into fuel for his development. What makes him even more special is his ability to balance that pressure with the will to inspire others. He doesn't just play for his career or the desire to win, he plays for a generation of young people who look up to him as an example to follow. Kai has become the face of a movement of change, where the limits of what was once considered possible for Asian athletes are being challenged and exceeded. As he continues to evolve in basketball, Kai Sotto's cultural impact also grows. His story has reached countries that might not have paid much attention to emerging talent from Asia before. He is building bridges between cultures and proving that sports is a universal language that connects people from all corners of the globe. But it's not just technical skills and a global vision that define Kai Sotto. His dedication to being a positive role model is evident in how he conducts himself off the court. He is known for his humility and work ethic, qualities that stand out in a sports landscape often dominated by inflated egos and extravagant personalities. Kai prefers to let his game speak for him, but never misses an opportunity to connect with fans and show gratitude for the support he receives. The way Kai uses his platform to make a positive impact on the community is something worth recognizing. He frequently participates in community events, promotes basketball clinics for young people, and uses his voice to encourage others to dream big. For him, being a basketball player isn't just about stats and victories. It's about how he can give back to the sport and the people who helped him get where he is. What's most remarkable is that, despite his global ambitions and career focus, Kai has never forgotten his roots. He continues to represent the Philippines with pride, both in international tournaments and in his everyday attitude. For him, every game is an opportunity to show the world what Filipinos can achieve and reinforce the belief that talent can emerge from anywhere. So, what does the future hold for Kai Sotto? Many experts believe he is just beginning to tap into his true potential. At only 20 years old, he has already shown a rare maturity in both the physical and mental aspects of the game. He has what it takes to become not just a star, but a legend in the sport. His next step could be critical. With the NBA always on the lookout for emerging talent, Kai has a real chance to become the first Filipino to make a significant impact in the league. His height, technical skills, and court vision are attributes that draw the attention of scouts and coaches. The question now is he ready to take the next step and face the world's best players? If he achieves that milestone, the impact will be immeasurable, not just for his career, but for Filipino, Asian, and global basketball. He will open doors for other talents from the region, proving there is room for athletes from all parts of the world on the biggest stages of the sport. Meanwhile, Kai continues to build his fan base and solidify his brand. He is already a household name in his home country, but is now beginning to reach a global audience. His social media presence is a powerful tool for connecting with people from different cultures and promoting basketball as a universal sport. At the same time, he remains focused on his training and pursuit of excellence. He understands that the journey to becoming one of the best in the world is long and full of challenges, but he is willing to face each obstacle with determination and courage. Kai Sotto is, without a doubt, one of the most inspiring stories in contemporary basketball. His journey proves that talent, combined with hard work and vision, can take you to places that once seemed unattainable. He is a reminder that dreams have no limits and that every step toward success is an opportunity to inspire others. As we close another chapter in this fascinating story, it's clear that Kai Sotto is not just a basketball player, he is a symbol of hope, change, and possibility. His journey inspires millions around the world and redefines what is possible for athletes from any background. Now it's your turn to share. What do you think about Kai Sotto's impact on basketball and the global sports scene? He's already a rising star, but how far do you think he can go? Comment below with your thoughts and perspectives. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell to keep following incredible stories like this. We're just getting started, and we can't wait to share more with you. See you next time.